Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
Quick question. Why is it always, oh my gosh, you get ready, you do your hair, you do your makeup, put on a cute outfit? That's doing too much. I could never do my makeup every day or as often as you do, or for work. Oh, I could never get ready for work.
This is what happens when I take their word for it. She said quick, I said alright. She said question, I said sure. Never expected the video to be 1 minute 32 seconds long, and it's barely a question when we explain why you like to put on makeup for a minute and 32 seconds. This is an example of a quick question. Why do you like to waste everyone's time?
Things that I'm going to start doing just for the hell of it, right? Making men take IQ tests before you go on a date with them, because hear me out, right? I took an IQ test just for like a little bit of self-development. I did get above average as expected, but like imagine you go, right, here's the test, take it, and they get about 70, you'd go, oh, you're not for me. Same on the other end, if they've got 160, you'd probably go, yeah, that's not for me either. Saves you so much time. But like, is that really rude just to start sending them a test, like before like you agree to go on a date with them?
Like as expected, like I did like get a like above like average result. Here's how someone with an IQ level that is above average will frame everything you said. I would ask men to take an IQ test, not I would make men to take an IQ test. I would like try to like explain to you like the difference in between like the two, but I'm pretty sure I would be wasting my time.
Okay, this is another question for men. I was in Trader Joe's the other day and there was a man in there, so cute. We probably smiled at each other 4 different times throughout the store. And I am a Southern girl and I don't approach men first, but I will smile and whatever. But this man was not saying anything to me. He even got in line behind me and was smiling. And I was just like, I don't know what else to do here. And I think women have made it so increasingly difficult and uncomfortable for men to approach us in public spaces that good men won't even say something, even when I've made it very clear, like, hey, I'm smiling at you all over the store. Like, I think you are attractive and I would like to talk to you. Like, they won't do it. So, like, what should I say to a man like that I have smiled at 4 times, but I don't know where to take it any further? Because, like, I'm willing to try anything, y'all, okay? Help me out. Help a sister out.
Yeah, sure, why not? Have you tried saying hi? I mean, it could be that easy, right? You don't need to come up with some fancy line to see if he's interested. Using what you said, he looked interested. Of course, maybe he's married. Oh, but well, then why did he smile? Oh, I don't know, maybe because his wife haven't smiled at him in 10 years and he was smiling just because he remembered how that felt. But she was right about one thing. Women did made it that difficult for men to approach women.
I was at the gym today doing leg press and I saw this other girl hip thrusting quite heavy. So I went to her and I said, "Oh my god, congratulations. Like you were lifting super heavy. That's so good for you." And then we talked for a little. She was really pleased that I said something. Like she was really flattered and happy. Then I came back to my leg press machine. I was there for like 2 minutes and then this other random girl came to me and said the same thing to me. She was like, "Oh wow, you're lifting so heavy. How can you do that?" And I was like, okay. But it was such a cool moment when I realized what I always say over here in this app, that whatever you put out comes back to you. And if you see someone doing something cool and something different, or you see someone that's pretty or have a nice hair, go to this person and say something. More often than not, they're gonna be so pleased, and this always comes back to you in a very positive way.
Yeah, I could do that. But then again, I'm a man. If I go to a girl in a gym and say the exact same words you've said, she's gonna be creeped out. And then that same energy will come back to, I think I'm gonna pass. Or maybe as men, we just need to compliment each other more, right?
Men don't compliment other men on their looks. They would find that sus.
Sup, bro? How you doing? Your balls look amazing today. Anyways, if you need a sign manufacturing partner, check out how they handle customer complaints.
Men. Women aren't looking for vulnerability or for you to be all in your emotions. So I came across this guy's TikTok page on my For You page. He's been documenting his first dates and his dating experience. The guy's really cool. He is very open and honest, and he spoke about how you get ghosted after being vulnerable and being all in his emotions with a girl that he was on a date with. And he was like, sort of spoke about, he was like, I don't think women are into that. You know, he feels like men, and I guess men have been told in the last few years that this is what women want, is for you to be all open and vulnerable and all in your emotions. We don't want that. That's a man-child. I, of course, don't speak for every woman, but I know there's a lot of women like me, and especially as single mums and as single females that have the 5 jobs, that are spinning all the plates, that we've got our stuff together, we pay all our bills, we keep our house clean and tidy, we keep ourselves healthy and fit and mentally stable and balanced and well-rounded. We do not want someone that's all vulnerable and all in their emotions. We want somebody clear-headed, we want somebody that thinks straight, we want somebody logical, and we want someone that is honest, someone that can commit, someone that can make forward planning, and we want someone that can fix a face.
I think I'm getting mixed signals here. Here I was thinking, well, it's weekend, I'm gonna draw me a bubbly bath, I'm gonna shave my legs, bathe myself into all the moisturizing cream I can find, wear my best silk pajamas, light up some scented candles, and force myself to watch Titanic, hoping that at the end I can hold back all my tears. That's what women on TikTok told me I need to do in the last few years. Now you're telling me I need to know how to use nails and a hammer? Now this is a tough choice. I wonder which one I'll make.
Dating just isn't for me. I choose not to date. I choose not to date ever again. My husband will just walk into my life, and when he walks into my life, he will already be my husband. Therefore, I never have to date.
Yes, absolutely. Now here's what you need to do. You need to start order DoorDash, and when the skinniest man shows up, one that you can just grab and force him into your house, that's when you will know for sure you found your husband. Just make sure you don't ever let him leave the house. And sure, at some point it may happen, he might just leave the house and never come back, but then you can always turn into one of those, how do you call those lunatics? Oh yeah, a divorce coach.
I just heard someone say any woman who wants a husband has just never had one.
First date rules. If he starts talking about anything regarding intimacy, start talking about money. Let's see who makes who uncomfortable first. Yeah, I took and play that game.
You're not gonna win because it's not the gotcha you think it is. How exactly did you imagine that conversation would go? Oh, baby, I would love to bend you over right here on this table. Like, OMG, that will be $20. You know what, on second thought, yeah, you ladies need to do that.
Fun fact. Okay, actually terrible fact. One time I matched with a guy on Raya, and he was so absurdly my type, but he lived in a different state, and he traveled all the time for work, so we never got to see each other, but we texted. Babe, we texted for a year straight. A year. And then one day he ghosted me. After a year of texting! A year!
Oh no, what happened? Did you started yelling like that and he said, no, I'm not having this? Raya is the dating app for rich and successful, right? So what were you doing over there in the first place? Never mind that. Did you really think you're gonna have a relationship after just texting for a year? Were you on other dating apps in the meantime? Did you go on dates? Would you waste an entire year on a guy you've met on Tinder? One that is not rich and successful? Probably not, right?
I'm an independent woman. I can do it by myself. That line right there, social media turned it into a badge of honor, but no one's talking about the cost. Yeah, you can do it alone, but should you have to? How many women are burnt out, lonely, divorced, exhausted, all while screaming, I got it on my own? We're not empowering women anymore, we're isolating them. There's a difference between having standards and being programmed to reject partnership altogether. Because now, a whole generation of girls thinks needing love, support, or protection is weak. But you know what's actually powerful? Letting yourself receive, letting yourself be poured into, letting yourself be soft and still be worthy. And here's the scary part. Most of this isn't coming from your own voice. It's coming from influencers, women you trusted who said, you don't need a man. But they never told you what that loneliness would feel like at 2 a.m. in the morning when there's no one to hold you.
Yeah, just like with the song Every Single Ladies and who was singing it, the majority of those influencers telling you you don't need a man are married to one themselves. The rest are just bitter and, as we all know, misery loves company. That's why they're pushing that message on younger women, hoping they'll join them.
Don't get me wrong, I am happily single, strong, independent woman, don't need no man. But here I am trying to change my shower head. I can't figure out how to get it off. I've been trying honestly for days and the wrench isn't wrenching. My tiny little lady brain can't figure it out. I want to use one of these cool Jolie nice ones. I just need a man to help me do this.
Hey, have you noticed that I haven't talked to you in 2 days?
Yes.
Do you have anything to say to me?
Can I have 2 more days, please?
No, see, you never say that because she was expecting a cookie, so you say thank you and hope for the best. But anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.